What's up guys, long time no see. I left 2 videos with you guys that weren't EG related, but it was because I went to New York to surprise my dad for his birthday. So I did a little video of that, and then I did a video of his Mustang. So now that I'm back, I'm no longer sick, you know, everything's good. I got a heap of parts that I need to open. Looks like Christmas in here, so I'll show you guys. I got a box there we're gonna open, a box there we're gonna open, a box below that. I think I've already shown, but there's something else in the box. What else we got? I think that's it. But basically everything to get this car back in one piece. So let's do that unboxing. All right, so the first box we got from Rock Auto. Keep in mind, I haven't even looked at half of the stuff I got. So I'm looking at it for the first time with you. All right, got an AC Delco box. All right, so we got some tie rod ends. If you guys remember in the last video, the tie rods were pretty busted. This, I can't even move. The other one that's on it, completely junk. So we got that. What's this? I think this is the same thing for the other side. Yeah, tie rod end for both sides. We won't open that. Let's see what we got here. It only says 1, so I'm hoping it came with 2. Let's see. Rock Auto. What are you doing to me? You gave me 1. I needed 2 of these. Jesus, but this is the what is it? The freaking boot for the rack. There's supposed to be 2. I only got 1. I don't know what the deal is with that. Open more stuff. All right, on to the second box. I'm hoping this looks as good as it did in the pictures. I bought this on eBay. It was pre-owned, but the seller said it was mounted, but the car really wasn't driven. So I'm hoping to see some brand new looking parts. Oh man, it even came with a sticker. Dude hooked it up. Nice. We got the bushings. And here we got the Hardrace upper control arms. And they do look pretty goddamn good. So I'm glad this worked out for me, because the ones that I had in the car were pretty blown out, if you remember correctly. So yeah, this looks like a good purchase that I made. Cotter pin. The bushings. He included all the hardware. Yep, hardware is in there. Hardware is in there, looks brand new. Awesome. And here's the other upper control arm, and looks just as good as the other one. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the purchase overall, and saved myself a lot of money on those. So what we got here, you already kind of seen, I think I showed it in another video, was the lower control arms. This one, when I bought the car, the guy gave it to me because I think he was getting ready to put the sway bar on, the one that I also showed in the last video. Of course, I lose the, oh, here it is, the razor blade, just so I can show off the other one. And just like the one I showed you. They're OE replacements, so it's nothing real crazy, just standard rubber bushings. I think this will work out just fine, and if it doesn't, we'll upgrade at a later time. So, one more box to go. Save the biggest box for last. I got this several weeks ago, but I wasn't gonna open it unless I was gonna put it on camera. So, just like everything else, This is my first time seeing it, and it's gonna be your first time seeing it. Excited to see these. I was going back and forth with what I should buy. Just doing research, I found like a good, not like a extreme budget setup, but something I feel like is gonna work out with the car. And I've seen this company's reputable, and those guys over at VTech Academy, the people from Hassport, they run VTech Academy. They're running the same exact parts. If I can get the box open. Jesus, man, it's in like all kinds of different setups. So here's one part. Here's one part of our setup. Jesus. This thing's like got so many different pieces to it. Hardware. All the hardware. And springs. So what I have here is the Progress Group coil over kit, and it's 450 or 45 front and rear. What that means, I don't know. But their website said 45 front and rear is a good track setup. It's not too harsh on the street, so I figured, you know, that'll work out for me. And if I need to, I could change out these springs at a later date. From the looks of it, I need to put them completely together, which stinks, but that'll just make for a better video. So I think first thing we're gonna do is those coil overs. So let's put them together. So I was gonna do the coil over first, but it's in a million pieces and I need to put together. So I figured I'd just do as much as I can until I get to that point. So I got the lower control arm in. This bolt I left in there, so I knew exactly where it goes. This is gonna look half-ass backwards, but I have it installed. I forgot to kind of talk about it before I put it in, but I have a time lapse, and I just wanted to go over the bolts on the back here. So there's 3 bolts that go, one in the subframe, well, 3 in the subframe, but one over here. That's a short bolt. This one right here, that's a short bolt, and that one's a long one. So when you go to install and you're wondering which one's which, there's only one way it could go because the threading's so high. So that's a long one towards the front of the car, and the other 2 are short. I just wanted to get on that real quick because I was wondering it myself, but now that I know, let you guys know. So now that that's done, I'm going to do at least one side of the tie rod. I'll probably complete this entire side because the boot needs to be changed, and the only way to change it is to take it off. And of course I only got one boot, so I'm gonna do that next. Then I'll do the upper control arm, and then I will start working on getting that coil over put together. So I think this side will at least be 100% done, and the other side I still gotta wait on the stupid boot. But I can still do everything but the boot and the tie rod and have it almost complete. So I'll work on that right now. Alright, so in the last video you saw me, I put some nail polish on the back side of this. I figured if I put a piece of tape, you know, it'll be just as good, hopefully, just to mark it, because I won't be getting an alignment, you know, anytime soon. So to get it as close as possible, I'm gonna use a piece of tape. I got a 21 wrench for the, I don't know, the holding nut, I guess you could say. And it's a 22 for the tie rod. So I'm going to place the camera on the stand and hopefully get this done without struggling. All right, well, here we go. Camera's in my face, light bulbs in my face, but I'm doing it for you guys. You can see the bill. So I think this is gonna go this way, and this is gonna go that way. God damn, maybe I'm doing it the wrong way. Maybe I'm doing it the wrong way. I don't know if you guys can see me struggling, but shit, this is hard. All right, so I'm going to try to pull this up and put this down. Let's see if that helps. Oh, son of a bitch. This is not working. Let me try again. There we go. There we go. Oh, Jesus. That was a pain in the ass. But I guess lefty loosey, righty tighty. I didn't really follow that rule because I was struggling like an idiot. So we'll get this off and then we'll slide the new boot on and I'll show you guys that in a minute. All right, so first things first, got some Mac Miller playing, got a little Juju over there, I don't know if you can see. Got some cranberry and some Jim Beam, just to chill out. But got the boot on. It was a pain in the ass, it did not fit right, but I got it on after some modification, we'll say. And then we got the outer tie rod on. That's all set up. So I'm gonna do the upper control arm right now and probably start putting those coilovers together. All right, so now I'm going to put the upper control arms in. It's fairly simple. I'm going to just line it up with the holes. Let's see. All right, so as you know, I have the coilovers and I have to put them all together. They don't come assembled, so I'm going through the directions. I just cut the bump stop. I'm not gonna do like a DIY on this. I'll kind of just like show you as I'm doing it because I'm kind of figuring it out as I go. So I'll kind of just show you step by step when I put everything together. But so far I have the sleeve on, I have this rubber isolator, cut the bump stop, and I'm gonna go through the directions and see what goes on next. So I'm only gonna show this with one. I'm not gonna show you all four because it'll take forever. So basically have the lower perch here, the spring, then we have the bump stop that we cut because there's two different cuts, I guess. One for if like you're going 2 inches or lower, or one above 2 inches, and I think I'm gonna try to go for around just 2 inches. And then you have this tapered, and then that goes down, and you got this, and that faces up, and after that, what do we got? Then this goes here, or you could just put it on the, where the hell is it? The top hat. Top hat goes in there, and then those are, there's a rubber bushing, that side, and then there's like a center shim or spacer or whatever the hell you want to call it, and that'll all go like this. And then there's going to be another nut or something face like that, or washer, what am I talking about? And then lastly we'll have this, it's a nylon lock nut, and then at some point we'll set the preload of the spring. So that's one, and I'm going to get it all done, put it on that side, and then tomorrow I'll probably put that one together. So I'll show you this side going in, but that side I'll just show you it being 100% done. So I wasn't able to tighten the spring perch in order to adjust a preload, not prelude, on my bench. So I put it up in the car. It says I need about 1/8 of space before, I guess, so up and down. And then I need to tighten the spring about 8 to 10 turns. So what I'm gonna do now, and then I guess take some kind of measurement here and try to match the other one to it. That's my guess of how I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna do that right now. All right, so it wants, what is it? 8 to 10 full turns to preload it. So I'm gonna use this opening here as a reference to my turns. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So my guess onto how to make all this match up is to use a tape measure. I'm gonna go to the very top and down to this black area because I feel like that's the best way to get a proper measurement. And it looks like it's 3 inches from the top to the bottom here. So on all of them, I'm going to at least try to get as close to that 3-inch mark as possible. I won't have any idea what this is gonna look like until it's all on the ground. So that's just gonna be my benchmark until everything's complete. All right, so I feel next it would be easiest to do the axle and then the control arm and then the bottom, whatever the hell it's called, for the bottom of the strut, coil over, whatever. So I'm gonna do this first. Hopefully it's easy, because sometimes, there we go. That was pretty easy. It didn't really fight me. So now I'm gonna get the spindle and put that in. All right, so we got the spindle from the Integra that we had to redo the entire setup. Let's see how this goes. All right, so driver's side is complete. Got the control arm in, Integra spindle in, new tie rod, new rack boot, axles back in, lower control arm with the sway bar piece, whatever, and the new coil over is in. So at this point, I'm going to call it a night, and I will do the other side tomorrow. So second part of this little video, I'll just show the other side complete, and that'll be magic of YouTube. All right, so it's day 2 on the front suspension rebuild, and my garage is a complete and utter mess. It looks like shit because, I don't know, I just went crazy. So today I'm just gonna do the passenger side. I'm gonna time lapse the whole thing. I'm gonna do the rear probably another day, do a whole separate video, because I do have more parts coming on, so I can finish up the rest of what I wanted to do or what I need to do on the front end. So while I do that, I'll also do the rear end. So let's get to it. All right guys, so passenger side is all together. The only thing I'm missing is the tie rod end, which I have, but I need to replace that boot, so I need to do that first. I already ordered it, it's on the way. So pretty much to summarize what we did today, we got new upper Hardrace control arms. We have the Integra spindle that was rebuilt, put in. We have the Progress Group coil over. And we have the lower control arm, which will let me use a sway bar. So everything came together pretty easy. The coilover was in pieces, but that was pretty easy. I just looked at the directions. But yeah, a lot of stuff done today. The front end's looking good. It's almost complete. I just need to do the brakes, which I have on order, and I think they're on their way here now. So we gotta do the rear, the brakes, even I think I got new rotors for the rear and new pads. Just tidy everything up because I've been itching to drive this car. There's been some meets going on. There's a new Cars and Coffee with a bunch of Hondas that are real well done. I'd like to go to. And then we have the car show in March. And then we have ASR Super Lap in March, which I'm trying to get the car ready for. But I think I'm making good timing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram, egchris92. Later.